This is Russia's far north. Part of the Arctic Circle, underneath this frozen landscape lies an enormous cache of oil and gas. Consortium of Indian state-run companies, including ONGC Videsh Limited, IOCL, and Oil India Limited, had completed the technical evaluation of over 30 license areas out of a total 52 to invest in to extract the much-needed hydrocarbons in 2021. But the Russia-Ukraine conflict has thrown a spanner in these plans. Mint has recently learned that since American consultants who conduct third-party studies and due diligence are staying away from the sanctions-hit Russian Federation, for the time being, India's plans have come to a grinding halt. For those of you who don't know what's the Vostok project, the Vostok oil project will unite the largest deposits in the northern part of Russia. After reaching its full capacity, the project is set to produce 50 to 100 million tons of oil per year by 2030. The region has an estimated reserve of about 6 billion tons of crude oil. It is this oil that an oil-thirsty India is interested in to ensure future availability. Since the implementation of project requires trillions of rubles, it was expected to become a highly lucrative enterprise according to projections. Apart from this, India is also looking to invest in Russia's liquefied natural gas project, the Arctic LNG-2, by purchasing a stake from Novatek. While talking to the Mint, an Indian official with the knowledge of developments said, so far, Indian state-owned firms have invested $16 billion in Russia, including in the Far East and East Siberia. India's investment in Russia's oil and gas sector include Sakhalin-1, where Oil and Natural Gas Corporation Videsh Oil, or OVL, has an investment of $1.6 billion. Oil and Natural Gas Corporation Videsh Oil has also invested $2.6 billion in Imperial Energy Corporation. Rosneft, in which Indian consortium holds a 49.9% stake, has an investment of $4.2 billion. Apart from this, Oil India Limited, IOC, Bharat Petro Resources Limited have invested $3.6 billion in TAS-Yurik project and hold a 29.9% stake. But the problem of the Indian consortium don't just end there. The repatriation of around $600 million in dividends on investments already made is also stuck in Russia due to Western sanctions on Russian energy companies. Moreover, these projects were crucial to India's plans to ensure continued availability of oil and gas going forward. As you might know, Russia has emerged as the largest supplier of oil to India for the past 2 years. In August, Russia remained the largest oil supplier to India with imports worth $4.15 billion. In comparison, in fiscal year 2022, Russian oil accounted for only 2% of India's total oil imports, which in fiscal year 2023 grew to 1/4 of the 235 million tons of crude oil imported by India. Now, its share in India's imports stand at 39%.